Hi, this is Jane from Golden House Tarot, and this reading is for Taurus for June 2018. The cards we've drawn are Justice, the Ace of Swords, the Emperor, the Moon, Ten of Cups, Queen of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Empress. There's quite a number of major arcana here. We've got the Moon, Justice, the Emperor, and the Empress. To me, what this shows is that something is going to be achieved this month. Something that Taurus has been working towards is going to come to some sort of completion, or it's going to become a reality. Now, I'm going to start with Justice here. Justice is about finding the balance. It's about the rights and wrongs of things. It's a card that says that, karma is important. So, if you've put good things out there, then it's time to get repaid for some of that good stuff that you've done. But if you've acted in a way that's not been quite ethical, that there may be, a price to pay for some of that. But because of the cards it's with, I'm saying here that to me it looks like, you're going to receive some benefits, that things are going to work out in a positive way for you in terms of the justice of a situation. So you're going to get the answers that you want. With the Ace of Swords, all aces are new beginnings. The Ace of Swords brings the truth, and it brings an opportunity, but it's something that comes very quickly, and that you're going to have to, very quickly decide, yes, I'm going to do this, or no, I'm not going to do this. It's not going to give you time to linger. It is about clarity and truth around a situation as well, but it also creates an opportunity or a chance to branch out and do something. The Emperor is somebody who takes charge. He looks after the people that he's responsible for. He's the head of the house, he's the head of, to me, in terms of the tarot, I always look at the Emperor as the person who's, he's a king. There are 4 kings, but he's the king. He's the person who rules the tarot. But the Emperor, he achieves and he gets what he wants, and he rules with an iron fist. And so he's probably not always as, gentle as he can be. He's a person who can be very forthright, but a person who believes in doing the right thing too. He rules with an iron fist. Here we have the Moon. Now, when the Moon comes out, it can be an indication that you are seeing things not that clearly, because it's like looking at something in the moonlight. The reflection changes things. It creates shadows. Sometimes you can't get the whole picture. It can be almost like a dreamlike sort of force around what you're seeing. So maybe you're seeing things the way you want to see them. But I'm going to say, because you've got the Ace of Swords here and the Queen of Swords here, that this vision that you have is going to be clarified for you. And it's going to be clarified in a way that makes you happy. And why I say that is because we have the Ten of Cups here. And that's about feeling good about the way things are traveling in our life. It's about emotional satisfaction and security for your whole family, like for the people around you. When I say family to people, I mean those people around you that you consider family. Not everybody is in a situation where they're in, the family unit as such, the people that we were born into, the family we were born into. But a lot of people have what they consider family, and that's the close people around them, the people impact them on a day-to-day life. In some circumstances, it can be the people you work with, if you have that kind of relationship with them. So if there is something here that's not clear, it will become clear, because here you're going to find some satisfaction. With the Queen of Swords, now she's pretty ruthless, the Queen of Swords. This can represent somebody in your life, or it can be how you're behaving at the moment, or you need to behave. The Queen of Swords is ruthless. She achieves what she wants, but she doesn't always take other people's feelings into consideration. It can also represent, the Queen of Swords, a single person, a woman who's independent, in charge of her own life, her own boss, which is interesting because we have the Emperor, who is, you know, the boss of the tarot in my eyes. But, you know, this could represent the person you work for, or your employer, or it could be some official person that you have to deal with through the month. The Queen of Swords, though, is a person who gets what she wants, and she's fairly ruthless and cutthroat about it. Here's a caution card, because it's the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords is a battle. It's a fight, and you know, somebody's walked away the victor, but, you know, there's been a huge cost in this, and this person may walk away the victor, but they're going to walk away alone. Nobody else is going to be happy with the outcome here. What this card always indicates to me is that if you're in a situation of conflict, or where things, you feel like things aren't the way you want them to be, when the Five of Swords comes out, it says to me that you really have to think about consequences. If you're going to battle with somebody, you really need to think about what the cost of that battle is going to be. Sometimes we do have to make a stand. Sometimes the stand we make is you know, we're so intent on being right that we don't see the hurt we can cause, or that you know, that we've been unkind. Because sometimes, you know, being right isn't enough. Sometimes it is about what's right for everybody. The Eight of Wands says that whatever you put in motion, whatever this is the cards are referring to for you in June, whether it's a work situation or a relationship situation, I feel that it's probably more around your relationships with people than work. But the Eight of Wands is saying that whatever's out there now, it's going to move very quickly. You know, you've put some things out there, you've made some decisions, you've set some actions in motion. The Eight of Wands is a card that says the universe is going to pick it up and move with it. Things are going to start moving forward. They're picking up momentum. And you're going to come to some resolution. And the reason I believe there's a resolution here is we also have the Empress. The Empress is about manifestation. It's about abundance. It's about nature, earthiness. The Empress is the mother of the tarot. Where the Emperor is the father, the Empress is the mother. And she looks after the people around her that are important to her. But she's fruitful, she creates all this wheat. This is about abundance. It's about material abundance as well. So when you look down the middle here, it's very interesting, because you've got justice, balance. You've got the rewards for the things that you've done right, or an outcome that is just. Here we've got emotional security. We've got a feeling of happiness and satisfaction. And here we've got abundance. You know, that in itself is a beautiful set of cards to have. But as with everything, you know, it's not so much about where we end up, it's about the journey. So here we have to take some action, and there's some truth. We have to be a bit assertive. We have to manage those people that we work with or that we live with, and we have to manage that emotional interaction with them. Because it's no good walking away the victor if you're going to walk away alone. Try and see things more clearly. To me, there's a vision you have now that isn't complete, because when the moon comes out, it says you're not seeing things in a clear light, or you're daydreaming, or you've got those rose-coloured glasses. You're seeing things the way you want to. But the truth will come out, and you know, things are going to move forward in June. And you are going to have a very positive outcome to the situation. There are some terrific cards there. there's always you know, a little bit of aggro, or you know, things, obstacles along our way, but how we deal with those and how we learn from them is what makes us the people that we are. And Taurus is a very strong sign. They're hard workers, they're perceptive, they like to plan, and they like things, you know, to be measurable and achievable. This says to me that June will be a month like that for you. May was a difficult month, I think, for some people. There was a lot of change. I feel like the change is still happening. We're still going through that period of change. But we can control the direction that our life goes in. We have to control it, because once momentum picks up, it's very hard to change things. I hope, Taurus, that you have a great month. It is a general reading. It won't apply to everybody. But I hope you enjoyed the reading, and that June is a wonderful month. We're nearly through the first half of 2018. It's going by very quickly. I'll see you next month. Thank you.